Good morning, guys. How are we all doing? Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday. Hope you have all had a great week. I'm Dan from Trading with Dan. This is our Bitcoin morning update. So we shall go straight over to those Bitcoin 4-hour charts. Yes, Bitcoin on the 4-hour, it did basically get that move back above this resistance level. It was looking pretty perilous. We didn't quite meet this resistance. We couldn't hold this support. But yeah, we did get in a move up, so that is obviously good to see. We did then fully and formally get a test into the resistance up to about 35,500. Are getting a pullback now. Are we going to basically front run this support and then turn back up? We shall have to see. But yeah, either way, it is looking constructive for basically an attempt basically to get over 36,000 and get into the top half again. Obviously we just have to be cognizant of the fact this does look like a move down and then a potential bear flag, but like I've said, we can either get a confirmation over 36 or we can just lose our levels again, lose this $33,000 level, and certainly lose these this low wicks here, or lower levels here, and then we will pretty much get a move down to 30k, and it will not be looking good at that point, and we shall all have to hold our breaths again. But that is not necessarily what I think will happen. I do think we've got a good shot at breaking above 36k, consolidating in the top half, potentially tapping the 40k level again. Before ultimately maybe probably someday having a break above it, and then obviously having some wild price action within this range. What kind of just give me the upward bias is basically the traditional markets that are looking good, and we'll have a look at those in a sec. Ethereum, Bitcoin though, that is not looking good. This is not getting any attention here, so this is just continuing another leg down. So I mean, not looking good for this. This is not ideal for the overall picture of overall health of the Bitcoin market. But hey, it is what it is. The focus is on Bitcoin now at the moment. People are obviously moving out of higher risk altcoins into potentially a low risk, more liquid asset that is Bitcoin, so they can be more maneuverable in these difficult times. Bitcoin dominance, as you can see, also having a turn back up with that as well. I mean, no potential real obvious top here. I mean, if we take out this level, we pretty much will be targeting nearly 50%. But yeah, if we do come back down, take out this low, especially take out this low, we could then be looking for a move down towards 44 and things could be looking good again. But what I do think we need for basically this to start looking good again, at the very minimum, is Bitcoin to get back, to be honest, back above this $38,000 level and populate price action here, where we would be looking a lot more healthier. Maybe even it has to get above 42, have a bit of a spike up, come back down, consolidate in this area, and that will be the point alts go wild again. That is what we're looking at there. We'll have a look at those traditional markets. As you can see, looking pretty good, holding up there pretty well. Nasdaq also, as you can see, looking like it wants to break up from this wedge, which obviously they can do. I mean, statistically, more often than not, they'll break to the downside, but it still only is about it's not like a 90% chance certainty they break to the downside. But also got to watch out for the bump and run, the swing failure. But all I will say is that whilst the Fed has put the jitters on the market a bit, I think the market is basically coming round to the idea that actually they are impotent. As you can see here, the DXY is looking like it wants to have a move down here, wants to take out this level, but obviously this is a support level. Once we do take out it should basically be the floodgates open, and we can get back down to our basically pretty much an 89 handle again, and then things will all be honky-dory with this move down, and crypto will basically get back over 42 and things will start to look golden again. But that is just my crystal ball prediction, what I think will happen. Obviously, if we don't break this and we move back up and we take this out, then things will be looking dire and dastardly. So yeah, let's have a look at the stochastics. Let's have a look at the stochastics. We did know we had the 4-hour looking pretty, it was pretty toppy yesterday, I think, but yeah, obviously had a nice move up with this move up. The 10-hour still should be moving up, maybe getting a bit toppy now. We shall see when it decides to load. Yeah, still moving up, obviously losing a bit of its upward momentum, but still got room to run. 12-hour looking good here, looking very good here to well at least get us above that $36,000 level, and daily looking to turn back up as well. So if daily turns back up and gets going, then yeah, that should be looking good. A few of these just obviously just a mixed bag, but we would know a lot of them are pretty beat up. So if we do start to get a move upwards, well, I mean, it could get us 342 ultimately. If we get above 36, continuing those trend with those longer term stochastics, could get us 342. But at the very least, it is looking like we have a shot, we have a decent shot of getting back into the top half of our wider range. And obviously when you see what happened down here, losing the literally the lower level of our wider range, for us to get back into the top half would be a very good news for anybody that is invested in crypto assets. So yeah, fingers crossed, obviously we can get above here. We have got the weekend though. Weekend obviously we know, but we've got a long trading day today, Friday. We've got this trading day first to get through, so I won't start talking about ranging price action until tomorrow morning, and we see where we land, see where prices land at the close of play today. But yeah, if we can basically get above 36, I think this weekend we could see some wicks potentially up to 30k, 38k and higher, and then look to hold this level. Obviously if we come down and lose 33, then I think we'll be looking at wicks basically down into 30k, and before ultimately potentially getting back up to around 33, 34k by Monday. But obviously it won't be overall bullish price action. That is not what we want to see. So yeah, there we go, guys. Remember, this is not a financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Always do your own research, and I shall speak to you guys soon.